I'm Norman Younger. I'm the founder and director of FD Formations Direct, the new division called Maximity, which is here to help accountants grow their and develop their practice. You might know me as the Flying Scotsman on the main AccountingWEB blog. You'll be pleased to know that on this video blog, things are slightly more serious and more practical, geared to small practice. Well, the big topic of the day for accountants in practice is, surprise, surprise, January tax returns. We're heading towards the end of the month, and some of you will have probably had a nervous breakdown already. Those who haven't yet had, there's something to look forward to there. Well, stress in the day-to-day life of us accountants is something which has to, it features and has to be managed like any other stress in life. But I think it's worthwhile pointing out at this stage something about stress and how I think it can be handled in a different manner. Right, well, when you look at the world in general, financial markets, the rate of return varies in accordance with the risk undertaken. Typically, the larger the risk, the larger the rate of return. We'll all be familiar with scandals down the years. The one which springs to mind with me is the BCCI, some, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago, when local authorities all ran there to get one extra 1/8 of 1%. My local authority included. I think they lost £6 million at the time, and they all got shafted. So even small amounts of increase in a rate of return can dramatically increase the risk. Now, the risk for accountants as human beings is human capital, not financial capital. So we look at that as stress. That the risk is how much stress you're willing to take on board and how much you're willing to put up with to earn a given amount of money. Okay, well, let's look at a chart which I have devised. If you look at the first line here, line A, you can see that for a particular amount of stress, you'll earn a particular amount of money. Or put another way, to earn that amount of money, you're going to put up this amount of stress. Let's add line B, and you can see here for the same stress levels we're earning more money. And for some people that's the difference between putting up the shutters and continuing in business. Let's make it a wee bit more interesting by adding line C. Whereas the same earning level, but a reduced amount of stress. So people have got decisions to make based on this play-off between stress and earnings. Right, the decision point, the tipping point, if you like, is a gut feeling. You know if you're overstressed. Now, let's get this clear. Some guys out there, some of us, we thrive on a certain level of stress. You know, sitting on holiday, twiddling your thumbs on the beach, you're getting, you need some action. But let's look at most people. Is it affecting your health? Is it affecting your family relationships, your staff relationships? Is it preventing you from concentrating on growing the business? So I think the end of January is a good time to take stock and reevaluate the work-life balance. And let's be perfectly blunt about this. For some of you guys out there, it is going to be the difference between life and death. Okay, so listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a blog. You're welcome to send me in your thoughts. You might want some help, some advice. You can either fill it in on the blog, you can drop me a line, phone me, all the contact details are on the screen. We're happy to help. you know, lift a phone to us, have a chat. There's no charge for having that chat. If we can help you, we're more than happy to do so. If you need a formal plan put into place, we'll develop something for you, and perhaps you know, we can move on to a commercial footing. But you're not alone out there. There are people and organisations who can help you, and FD Maximity is one of these. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this seminal video blog. I certainly have enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to present to you, and see you in a month's time.